Hi, everybody. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. So, listen, you guys, Born into Fame, the first episode is on Showmax. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out, you guys. Listen, when there's a new show, we have to check it out and just see, is it our kind of reality show? Are we going to have some things to talk about when it comes to this show? I haven't finished watching the first episode. I think that I am halfway through or three quarters through, and I like what I'm seeing on the show. So I feel like this show is meant for a younger audience mainly, you know. I think that's their target market, is the younger people, because the cast is younger. And of course, even for us who are the older audience, might be interested to watch the show because obviously their parents were our celebrities, okay? And obviously we're interested to find out what's up, what's going on with their kids. The show definitely has a love and hip hop feel to it, and I kind of feel like it's even done better than the Love and Hip Hop South Africa, because I just couldn't watch that one, okay? Even though I am a Love and Hip Hop fan when it comes to the franchises as a US, but I just couldn't watch the South African one. So I really feel like it has that feeling of Love and Hip Hop. And obviously I haven't seen much to see what are the kids up to. Right at the beginning, Robbie Malinga Jr. is the one that they focus on in terms of the intro, what he is all about. Listen, you guys, I'm hoping that this show is not going to be like the rich kids show, because the rich kids was about these kids that were rich and they were just trying to show you how much they spend, how expensive are the brands that they wear and all of that, because the show was rich kids. This is Born into Fame, and I'm hoping that it's not really going to be about the kids just trying to show everybody what they wear. I want to see if they're going to get into how they are living their lives, how are they making a living, and what challenges are they facing. Some of them, their parents are still living, some of them, their parents are not living. The challenge of having a parent that has done well and is well known and has been successful in the entertainment space, how are they doing with that? So I hope that it's not so surface that it's going to be about. I kind of get that feeling when it comes to Robbie Malinga Jr., that that's what he is going to be focused on, the soft life that he's living, the girls and all of that, you guys. I suspect that this show, even though I will definitely be talking about it, that it might not be the show that I'm going to be able to sit down and do full reviews every single episode, because I suspect that there might be episodes where I just feel there isn't much to talk about. But it's a show that I still want to follow, because I think that there might just be enough for us to discuss. It might just still be entertaining. Definitely, the first episode is entertaining me, and I kind of am looking forward to others as well being introduced. They just came on in the beginning of the episode to be introduced. There's Robbie Malinga Jr., there is Shamiso, there is who is DJ Tira's son, the rock star. There's Owami, who is Adam Afukate's daughter. There's also AJ, who's also Adam Afukate's son. And then there's Pila Madlingoza. Out of everybody, for me, you guys, Pila is the one that I knew about, because, of course, I think out of everybody, Pilar has also earned his own celebrity status to me, because I know him from acting. I suspect, you guys, that because I don't follow that, like many people who are younger on Instagram and all of that, I suspect that the younger people already know these kids when you look at their social media, okay? Like Robbie Malinga, there's a whole thing about him taking over his dad's Instagram. So his dad's account now is his. I'm wondering, you guys, if Robbie Malinga Jr. is that son. Remember, there was a story some time ago that there was a son that was out somewhere spending Robbie Malinga's inheritance. I don't know, people were not happy about that. I don't know what was happening. I'm just wondering if this one is that son, okay, or maybe it's another son, because this celebrity will be getting busy, honey, having this these babies. Okay, so with Robbie Malinga Jr., he is coming in with his manager Bateno Elzini, who is with him, and I guess he is also a cast member on the show, and because it also does diaries and we get to meet him. It does kind of feel like, you guys, yes, they know each other, but they don't spend a lot of time together. That's what I noticed. They don't spend too much time together because it did feel like it's weird, okay? But I think that because they're doing a show together, they might just now spend more time together. He says, Robbie Jr. says that Alzini is his manager, but it's somebody that used to work with his dad. And you can see that Ngati, between them, there is that age difference thing. And I don't know, I'm going to have to say, you guys, how that goes. Where I am now with the episode is when they're now introducing Phila Madlingozi, who is why am I forgetting? Ringo. Ringo Madlingozi. Hey, if you don't know Ringo Madlingozi, you are too young. You are Pila's age. But even younger people, hey, Nyakudula. Hey, kusajola thina back in the day. Usanyisa thina umjolo, usasixolela manje usunyisa nini ama-2000. Yes, okay, so they're introducing Pila now, and he's talking just a lot about how it was like being Ringo Madlingozi's son. And what I picked up is that he really is trying to not say things that are negative about his dad. I think he really wants us to know that his dad was a really good father, and that his father did the best that he could to show up in his life. However, there are things that he mentions that you feel like he is trying to also say that as much as he did the best that he could, but it wasn't all the way perfect. For an example, he says, listen, he was a dad that would show up, for an example, when he had a show in town, or when it's your birthday. So it's not like they had a father and son relationship where they were seeing each other every day, which would have been impossible when you have a dad like a Ringo, because of course I'm guessing he traveled a lot because he had to work. So I'm getting that from him describing his relationship with his dad, was that as much as he was there, I'm getting the feeling of he did the best that he could, but there were times where maybe he did not show up as much as he would have loved for him to show up. But at the same time, I'm getting the feeling that he doesn't want us to have any negative feeling when it comes to, or a bad picture when it comes to him and his relationship with his dad. I definitely feel like Pila has earned his celebrity status. I think he's worked very hard. He's been in a number of productions. Was he not in one of the singing competitions earlier on in his career as well? So as much as I feel like it's an advantage for these kids that they have parents that are well known in the industry, but I feel like some of them have worked also to earn their celebrity or earn their own respect. Okay, some of them I'm still to see, you guys. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, I think just for fun, Robbie Jr. was just talking about how he is friends with Shamit. No, he's reaching out to Shamit because obviously they're doing the same show. But then he's sounding like he likes her, and then he was talking about how Owami, who's Adama Fokati's daughter, they were friends, but they kind of dated, but they kind of didn't as well. As older people are going to have to understand the language of the younger people. Yeah, we kind of dated, but no, we didn't really, kind of a situation. And I was talking about this table with the two of them, but I'm thinking that it's just, it was all jokes, you guys. Listen, I definitely am not interested in watching African kids trying to sound like Americans and trying to look and, and act like Americans. I do want to watch South African content. I don't know if you guys feel that I want to watch these kids from South African celebrities, and I want to feel like I'm watching a South African show. We do have Love and Hip Hop New York, we do have Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, we watch those shows. So I am hoping that the show will have a South African feel to it. And also we just want our kids to watch the content from our own continent, okay? But yeah, definitely, you guys, I think it's a good show from what I've seen, and I'm definitely going to be following it. And I think that if you have time as well, whether you are a younger audience or an older audience, just go check it out, because one day there's going to be umgosi that we are going to have to talk about, and you won't know what's happening if you're not watching this show. It is a good one. I'm impressed so far. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.